clean because it goes with the rest of our set, or just clean work?
A little bit, so a lot of times you set these things a little bit. See the maybe same thing right here. Let's scale it. To be but it's actually in pretty. So it'll sound like in tune down here. It'll start sounding weird up the neck, you know. Depending where you play. Some people only play the first four frets, so it kind of doesn't matter. But usually about like the seventh fret, you start having trouble. And one of the most unfun things to do while you're mixing something that you recorded is try and deal with stuff that's out of tune. And you can have it perfectly in tune, and it'll still sound wrong. And then you still have to not bend into it or something, or the one that always gets people with banana fingers, right? So it still matters. Just because the guitar's in tune doesn't mean you're playing in tune. fix the intonation a little bit. I'm going to set it a tiny bit flat. Not the tuning, but the intonation. Because there always is an inclination to like bend a little bit. You get bands from the stream doing that. These a tiny bit longer.
I probably messed with it on accident the other day because I had to restring it, and I had been messed up because I kept jumping with it. So.
Yeah, but you didn't screw these around, right? Or you did?
No, I didn't. But like.
We jumped around. If we can't handle jumping around, we gotta fix it anyway. These are just roughly set by the factory. It's like a little. I think this is an Indonesian one. Yeah. So they give most of these they give the factory like a little cardboard thing that sits over, and it kind of has the shape of where these are going to be. But there's different versions, but they have a thing that it just sits here and then you just turn it until it's right, and it's really close. It's really close when they do it that way. If you change string sizes or whatever, things will change a little bit on you. Sometimes you won't intonate if the strings are long. Hope we're gonna get close. Some guitars just won't intonate, like they say they're drop D ready or whatever, but they won't go far enough back. This is why too, like when you buy new strings, you gotta either get the exact same strings you had before, or you gotta re-intonate. But usually you don't have to worry about intonation when you're changing strings unless you change the size. Just think about the diameter of them moves them further or closer just because of how thick they are. You know, it's only the tiniest bit, but it makes a difference. I'll play this. Did you start right when the drums start?
I think I start like 2 measures before actually.
Oh, okay. He's played without anybody.
Yeah. I think he recorded before anybody else, like a while ago.
Just like go by for 2 measures, then just come in. I want to get an idea of exactly where. Yeah, let it go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. Then play. Okay.
It's just like the same.
Let me get an idea of. Well, tell me exactly. Like, I'm gonna play this long. Show me where the drums. Oh, then already right there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think I messed up the first thing.
Play that again. Right? I just wanted to figure out where to get the intro in and stuff. So.
Yeah.
Are playing already by then? the click, right?
No.
Okay, so it's not pleasant. People, they record all the time. That's the only thing they want to hear. They don't want to hear anybody else or any other instruments. But when you're not used to it, it's kind of gross. Okay. I want you to think of it like this. That first beat, most of the time you want to try and make it disappear. You can't hear it because you're playing right when it happens. And if you can't hear it, you're probably playing perfect. But it's all the in-between stuff that's tricky, right? You can use the click to make all your accents too. So really try and get on this thing. So what you're going to hear, I'm going to start you in a way that you're going to hear two measures. So you're going to hear 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. Then you come in right there. So just really, so it's actually a lot faster in your both 10%. Like, the thing about the click is, like, so you can have a band arguing with your band all the time, but if you're playing on the click, you're right. So it's not unheard of. I've had drummers where I think the click's speeding up. Like, the click is staying put, man. You can actually make it so that we can make tempo changes and stuff, but in general, back in the day, you would have like a actual little beeping thing or an actual metronome. It's staying put. It's not going anywhere. And so when they try and make the excuse, I think the click is speeding up. They're just sucking. So if you really get used to it, depending, sometimes it's better to be right and sometimes it's better to be happy. But if you need to be right and you're on the click, you're right. And you can take that to the bank, but it's tricky if you're not used to it. So here it comes, and then try and just be on that rhythm. It's easier for you with the drums, right?
I think if it is sped up, you just hear that band when we recorded a while, so we might have changed up.
Well, for some reason, he had a tempo in mind.
I think Miss Erin said what, like 125 or something.
Yeah,
like
I got
a while.
126 right here.
Yeah.
So if that's, it seems like you sure play a lot better with the drums than with that click, huh? That's okay. That's fine. I can make all that work. The intro is the same as the verse anyway, right?
Yeah. The verse just has the refrains.
So let's play that again. Just tell me when the drums come in. You'll be fine. I'll copy some junk to the intro. That'll work. So you're gonna hear two measures, a click, and then the drums are gonna come in. So just play when the drums come in, okay? And I'll make this all work. right? It seems like this is
No,
supposed to be
that
the
was
second
right.
verse.
I messed that up.
This is like there's so he had this written out as verse, chorus, interlude, and verse again. Is that right? But he did a super good job in spelling that there's something happening next. So he's got all these fills in here that say, "Here comes something to pay attention to. Here's the next thing happening." So this should be the verse. You're gonna hear a fill, and then it should be your second verse, I think. I guess this might be tricky without vocals, but let's see if the structure is actually correct. So this is the end of the chorus, then some kind of interlude, and then the verse is coming up right after this fill. Okay, second verse. Does that make sense? All right. Okay. Let's see. So what I have here, so there's an intro. That's just you, and then have the verse. How this is actually supposed to go, the way the song starts. That should have been the regular verse part right there, or how's
Yeah,
this
there
go?
should have been another.
I'm gonna play the whole chorus, and then just play along when you hear it. Okay? Oh, not the chorus anyway.
Yeah.
Chorus got a little bit weird, right? Let me hear this. Just play along with the chorus and then into the bridge, okay? You'll hear it when it comes in. So you don't play with the pick? Just fingers?
I mean, I can.
No. Whatever you like doing.
Either one. I'll play with it.
No, if you don't if you play with your fingers, play with your fingers. It's not trying to change something. Um,
Probably louder, I'll play with it.
what do you play on the bridge part?
Yeah, then he goes back to the.
Show me that bridge again. So, can you hear the chorus? Then just come in on that bridge, okay?
Yeah.
Play me that bridge. I'm just looking for a tone that I can use real quick. Not that. Tagging. Keep playing. So, or It's kind of cool. Okay, so this one you're gonna have to do this with the click, because there's no timing information there, so just gonna have to come in on that. So I'm gonna give you 2 measures and just come right in. Da 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 da. One thing you can think about here is maybe the pick it sounds cool with the kind of strum, but it sounds like it's supposed to be just an arpeggiated part. So show me what you're playing. That's like a G-ish chord. So I mean, it would be, to me, if you could play it right on the money, like a really, like almost Elvis kind of arpeggio. Or what are you playing there? Let me see again. So you see how the third note goes by really fast? Should it really be like that, or should it be even? Because when you're playing with your fingers, it's like you're got the resistance of the string, and as soon as it lets go, you kind of accidentally shoot, you know? So you're playing more than. Let me see. I suck at these cowboy chords.
No.
So you want to play a chord at the end, kind of? Is that what it is? Like,
Yeah.
So that sounds solid. You hear that first one? Okay. Try and even that third one. Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds really good. So half the time when you're recording stuff, you learn what you really were supposed to be playing. I'm just gonna play this click, so you can come in anytime, but try and make it really solid like that. Okay. It was okay when you're doing the E. You just got to do it. Again. Let me see you play your first one again with the E. If you don't want to play the E, that's fine too.
It's the third chord. It's like.
I think so. Try that with the pick and see if that's better. I spent my whole life playing the softest picks you could buy.
Why?
I could fly on. So I used to spend my life playing these, and now I'm trying to force myself to play harder picks. So I don't know. I don't have much selection right now, or I have like kind of in between. Like I play really sharp ones, but like instance. The more like you meant it that it sounds, the better we are better off we are. See, like back in the day, people say like, you know, soft picks are for strum on acoustics. There's no way you can play fast on soft picks, right? But then now I'm forcing myself to play hard picks. But I can play plenty fast on soft picks, and if I had to, I'd choked up on them. And I can't play on soft picks, but my whole life I played soft, and now I'm playing these crazy hard picks, and it's making it shoot out of my hands because they're like too hard, right? I think I can get more precision out of it, but it's just I'm not used to sticking against the string. I've been spending the last couple of years trying to force myself to learn how to play on harder picks.
I feel like harder picks are made for like chords.
I've played soft on everything because it didn't fight me. All right, so that sounded pretty good. Yeah, it sounds a lot more solid with the pick. So try see what you can do. I'm not worried about that part. That's where the drums come in. But let me show you what my interpretation. What I think you mean to do. So this isn't. This is just really flipped and slid around. But if you're listening to the click, I'm going to put the click back on. So that's closer to where it should be. So let's try this again. Get it close, and I can easily fix the rest of it. But really try and make that rhythmic.
Yeah.
And it's not necessarily that it actually goes exactly on the click. It might supposed to drag or not, but it should definitely sound like you meant to do it. So if you played it again, it would sound very similar to it, you know? So let's try this. So just play whenever you hear it. You hear there's an accent click. It's a little bit lower. It's like beep, 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 boop. So that's kind of how you tell where the one is. But it doesn't really matter because I can move everything. But it sounded nicer when you were playing the note, though. Like right now, it's just kind of left hand muted, right?
Yeah.
Is that how it's supposed to be? Or before you were playing really solid, like? Like, yeah, I think if you were doing something more like. What am I doing? Wow, why? This is actually upsetting. Why it's stopped. Okay, that last one, what are you doing there? That last one sounds weird. So you're playing the first note twice? Sounds better. So it sounds like what you. Sorry, I'm distracted. So it sounds like you do 3 single notes and 2 chords on each one. I think.
Oh.
That sounds cool too, but that sounds cool too. They both sound the chord or the dyad or whatever you call it. That sounds good. You can, but not choke like the way you're doing now. So yeah, not that. Hold on, sorry. Let me get this right. Okay, here we go. So don't. Like that sounded good when you were doing that, or it sounded good when you're, or even. Actually, that might be both. That sounds cooler when you're doing a chord, I think. Or 2 of them. Ooh, that sounds cool. And then what was your next one? What the hell is that? Like an A something? Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh. And then the last one's like some kind of D-shaped thing, is that?
Yeah.
So in order to keep this consistent, it seems like you play 3 single notes and then a chord, right? So if you could do that through the whole thing, so that'd be sorry. That would be that one. And it's plenty of times we'll go into this crazy micro thing where you're recording 1 note at a time. Like, I mean, whatever it takes. So that'd be the first one, right? And then the second one is that. Is it this thing?
Yeah.
That sounds good. And then the next one is. Now, what's the last one?
Oh, there's this one.
Okay. So when you're doing the D, so 3 single notes first, right? 2, 3. Am I saying 3? 4. 4 single notes. Then a chord. Or even a whole chord. Either way. Yep. Yep, and then depending on how, is it supposed to be like that, or is it supposed to be, I don't know how you're muting it, but, that's it. I mean, you kind of, there's no rule, but it's probably better to sound consistent, that one.
It's like the middle one.
Yeah, try not to. Slow down, slow down. So play me that first one, but try not to only 4 single notes and then the chord, okay? Good, good. Let me see the next one. Try that one again. Okay, and then you hear all the other noises and crap coming off of there.
Yeah.
So try and make that one kind of solid. Okay.
Should I just do the...
The important thing is that your right hand's ready to mute. You had it. So play what you were playing before. But get ready with your right hand to mute that. I mean, don't mute the whole time. So something more like so you're gonna end up muting kind of almost over your pick for this one. So but make sure you're playing that A string too, right? But then only a chord on the last one. Everything else single strings. Be careful. That one 2 strings got hit, right? Try that again. Okay, but that mute. I think. I mean, it could be. Maybe don't mute it. Let me see. If we put them together. Hold on. Let me see what that first one sounds like by itself. That mute sounds good like that. Let's see. Do you not usually mute it?
Oh, I think I did it without.
I mean, if you let it just chime through there, that's actually gonna be cool. But let's really okay. How about this? Don't mute it. Let me see what happened. Or whatever you're doing, is it a C or something? Well, how about okay? So four single notes, and then just play a chord and let it ring, and then move on to the next one. Don't even worry. Just let's hear these things. Let me get what these sound like. Okay, hold on. Try that again. So 4 single notes and then the chord. Okay, show me the next one. The next one. Try that one over. The last one. Try that again. Make sure you get the lowest note. Okay. Do that again like that, but make sure you got 4 single notes at first. Okay. Let's see what happens if we put all this together. I think this is. I mean, it's seriously like, if you ever watch those like people who you call them session musicians. They're people who come in just to play on recordings. They don't even have bands usually.
Yeah.
Their consistency is insane. They do. One called the Wrecking Crew that used to be the big one in the 70s and stuff, I think. Nashville guys. Supposed to be might want that. Did slow the song down. Definite. Yeah. No. On the floor. A lot of this is just figuring this stuff out. It's tricky. Sometimes, a lot of times, nobody bands have no idea what it is they're playing. Then it's really tricky. And then when I got to go editing the drums or tuning the vocals or whatever, if they don't know, I don't know. So then I got to spend all my time guessing, and then it's really bad. But thinking this should probably mute, but if it's supposed to be kind of more chimey, then it maybe shouldn't be. You see how right now it just sounds like it cuts off?
Yeah.
Or I think it'll probably sound better muted. Almost like it's a. Back. We'll try that next. But we put this together. Let's see. This may not be the best thing. This may just end up being a good guide for you to figure out what to play. But a lot of times, it's what it takes is getting it in place and figuring it out.
Yeah.
A lot of times we got to edit a guitar part together before the drums even know how to write their drum part. They think they had it when they're playing all these shows, and then they realize that, oh man, this sounds terrible. A lot of times, if you're doing it right, I spent my time working mostly with bands who were working. They're out there playing, and if it's a new band that hadn't really recorded stuff before, usually the next show they play after we recorded something, all their fans tell them, "Hey, that's the tightest you guys have ever sounded." It's because finally they got to hear what it was they were doing, and they got a lot better at it. See, the more sure you sound of yourself, the louder you pick. So these kind of sound a little bit different. So we play it. Let's see. Something else. On the 2.5. It sounds kind of abrupt, right? This sure how to. Because if the note's still ringing on, it actually sounds sounds like it's some wrong notes, right? Because some of them are seconds or sevenths from each other. I think needs to happen. Let's just try this real quick. Give me, what's the first chord you play?
Oh, this one?
No, I mean in this thing, like, so da 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 da. Okay, so that kind of give me more of I mean, just the end one. Yeah, but see how everything's ringing? But I mean, give me a good. Try that again. Good. And what's the next one? So just the good. Give me the next one. So the next one's the C thing, whatever that is. Is that a C or is that an F?
C.
Okay, so yeah, try and it seems like it's mostly the plain strings that matter. There you go. Okay, and then what's the last one? Is the D? A little bit shorter. Let's see how that works. So see, this is like super nitpicky stuff, right? But it all matters. The dynamics matter too. You see how different they are when they get hit different volumes. But let me see. Let me just trying to get an idea if this is even the right direction. Should it be staccato like that, or should it ring? One's letting it ring, and it sounds good too. Oh man. So you do that once, and then it changes, right? Then you're kind of playing more regular chords. Yeah. What you'd normally play after that, the way you normally play it, and then probably normally you'd be using your fingers and rather the pick there. Or?
I'd probably be using a pick.
Oh, okay. Try your bridge pickup, and then you know how to. Here.
Oh.
And then play your da 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 da. Hold on. This is awful. This is something like this. Oh. What do we do for? You try that part again. So, you try it now. Sorry. I'm sure we can test. That part now. Okay, so remember, like super even, just four single notes, and then the chord, okay, and then just let the chord ring. Wait, do that again. So four single notes, and then wait. The fourth one, make sure that's still. Yeah. Okay. Good. So do that again, but a little bit more precise. Okay. Good. Now what's the next one? Try that one again. Make sure you really know that it's a single note. That's good, but don't hit the bottom string accidentally. Okay, and then one more note, right? These together and see what you get. I want these exactly. If you ever get a chance to watch one of those, like where they're showing like a real recording done, like a usually they fake it, but it's like pop artists and stuff, and you'll see like 60 or 70 tracks at the end. So there's like hundreds or thousands of takes. Yeah, it's nuts. time-consuming process. So then the second half of that bridge, just come in where that comes in, okay? That's you know what I'm talking about, right? Don't worry about the chorus, just play the rest of the bridge, okay? Work out what I'm gonna play, and I just make stuff up when I'm recording, and so I don't usually save them. I really should. So we got so not offenders. Play me your verse part. So I'm going to go back to the beginning of the song, okay? Won't die if you don't play the intro, but if you can, I'm gonna start 2 measures before the song. In fact, I'll show you here. This is where I'd be starting. If you can catch it from there. Whole thing. Don't worry about the bridge, though. The first verse was right?
Yeah.
Here, just play along again. Dunky layer on there would be really cool. Your because that's most of your guitar part. So did you have other stuff, or is there only one guitar player in your band? Let's go on.
Is this the first part? I don't even know.
Riley's not here. He's supposed to.
What's the second guitar player though? Does she play a much different part? Is it different? Yeah. that? Oh, you guys are practicing or something? Okay. Sure. Had this work for a little while on figuring out the bridge, but I think it's gonna be pretty cool.